Welcome back to Learn Chinese with Fushan. This is Fushan. Today we are going to look at an extremely important HSK4 vocabulary, that is 關鍵. I extracted quite a few sentences from the past papers that contains the word 關鍵, and I have some discovery. So firstly, I can see that this is an extremely important word for the HSK4 exams. It is very important that you know this word to answer many of the questions. The second is that only with the sentences that I extracted from the past paper, it's already enough to show you the usage of this very important word, 關鍵. So today we're going to look at 6 questions from the past papers that contains the words 關鍵. And after I explain each of the questions, I'm going to give you a little bit extra notes for a certain usages of this very important word, 關鍵. So 關鍵, this word means hinge or cruise as presented in the textbook. However, it can also use as adjective meaning important, crucial. Let's see the first question now. This is a placing order questions from the reading part 2. So, 57 A. 只要找出文中的關鍵信息 B. 就可以在短時間內了解文章的大意 C. 做到快速閱讀其實不難，簡單來說 So what we are going to do, we have to place this A, B, C into the correct order to make a sentence. So the answer here is C, A, B. It goes like 做到快速閱讀其實不難 It's actually not difficult to be able to read fast. 簡單來說 to put it simply. A. 只要找出文中的關鍵信息 As long as we find the key information from the text, 就可以在短時間內了解文章的大意 Then we can understand the main idea of a certain article in the short period. 在短時間內 in the short period. That is the meaning of the question. Now back to the word 關鍵 itself. So from here, we can see that 關鍵 and 信息, they form a noun phrase. It's kind of like a collocation. It means key information. Similar usages of collocations in Chinese, we also have 關鍵作用 key role. So we can say 起關鍵作用 to play a key role, which we will also see in the next question. We also have 關鍵時刻 the key moment. For example, 關鍵時刻他總是忘記東西 She always forget things in the key moment. We also have 關鍵人物 It means key person, as like maybe a key person for a specific event. For example, 他是國際恐怖主義勢力的關鍵人物 And now let's see how 關鍵 will appear in the next question. This is a short reading comprehension questions from the reading part 3. So 78經濟、社會、科學、教育等各方面的變化都會對一個國家的發展產生極大的影響，但是其中起關鍵作用的應該還是教育。The question is 這段話主要談的是 and we have 4 options. A. 社會的管理 B. 國家的歷史 C. 教育很重要 D. 科技的發展 The correct answer of this question is C. 教育很重要 Education is very important. So let me explain a little bit of this question. 經濟 Economics 社會 Society 科學 Science 教育 Education 等各方面的變化 changes from all these aspects 都會對一個國家的發展產生極大的影響。This will have or produce a huge impact on a country's development, 一個國家的發展。但是 but 其中起關鍵作用的 but among all of those, the one who played the key role 應該還是教育 should still be education. So A 社會的管理 the management of the society. B 國家的歷史 the history of the country. C 教育很重要 education is very important. D 科技的發展 the development of the technology. So firstly, according to the meaning, the correct answer is C. And now we can put a synonym as 關鍵 and 重要 because 關鍵 also means important, crucial. It's the first reason. And the things I want to talk about here is 關鍵 appears in the phrase 起關鍵作用 which is a collocation by the examples that I gave before. So 起關鍵作用 to play a key role. So that is sort of the first usage of 關鍵. Let's see the next question. Now we've got a blank filling question. 51 A said, 你覺得一個人成功的 blank 是什麼 B 我覺得是堅持 So now we put the 關鍵 back to the blank to make it. 你認為一個人成功的關鍵是什麼 That means, what do you think is the key of if a person's success? B say, I think it's persistence or resilient. So here we can see another usage of the word 關鍵 is that if we want to say the key of something is blah blah blah, in Chinese the structure is something 的關鍵 From here, we can make a lot out of this phrase. For example, the key of learning a foreign language. 學習外語的關鍵，學習外語的關鍵是 the key of differentiating these two words. 區分這兩個詞的關鍵，區分這兩個詞的關鍵是 the key to improve your writing ability. 提高寫作能力的關鍵，提高寫作能力的關鍵是 blah blah blah. So this is our second usage. And let's see another question with that. Let's see our fourth question today. 73 This is another short reading comprehension question. 做事情有計劃，這是一種很好的習慣。更重要的是，它還反映了一個人做事的態度。許多人能取得成功，其中最重要的一個原因是事前有很好的計劃。And the question is, 許多人獲得成功的關鍵是什麼？ So this question is asking about what is the key of gaining a success. A. 有信心 confident. B. 經驗豐富 have a lot of experience. C. 重視過程 value and pay attention to the process. D. 做事有計劃 to have plans when you do things. So the answer we go for D. But here the things I want you to pay attention to is the phrase something. 的關鍵是 something. It expresses that the key of doing something is what? Or you can change the structure as something 是 something 的關鍵 What is the key of what? So basically we can change who goes first, but the main structure and the main ideas keeps the same. The other things I want to point out is that when you are looking at these past papers with me or with yourself, you can conclude or you can discover some of the repetitive or some of the very common vocabularies that you will meet in the HSK4 past papers or exam papers. Then you can prepare yourself for this specific set of vocabulary to make your study or your preparation more effective. And the second thing is that because I always stress that a certain set of vocabulary, it's repetitive appear, it's because this is the language. Because 關鍵, this word, whatever as an adjective or whatever is a noun, it is important for a language. So that's why it's keep repeatedly happens in a real life. This is the second thing I wanted to point out for this question. And let's see the next usage. So the fifth question we're going to look at today is again, and the last two questions that we're going to look at, it's all reading comprehension questions. So 68. 做事情不要一開始就考慮過多，會不會很難？結果會怎麼樣？這些其實都不重要，關鍵是要勇敢的去做，只有去做，一切才有可能。And the question is, 根據這段話，做事情最重要的是 According to this paragraph, what is the most important for doing things? A. 敢於開始 Be brave, dare, and be brave to start. B. 提前調查 So to investigate and to do research in advance. C. 找對方法 To find the right method. D. 有責任心 To have responsibility. The answer we go for A, but the things I want to talk about is not about the meaning of the question, it's more the usage of 關鍵. So here, 關鍵, it's used in 關鍵是要. So sometimes, or a lot of times, very casually, especially in speaking, we start the sentence with 關鍵是 and then blah blah blah. So for example, 關鍵是看你怎麼想. The key is how you think of it. What do you think? 關鍵是看你怎麼拿出來. The key is how you're going to put it out. 關鍵是你能不能堅持下去. The key is whether you can keep going, whether you can persist doing something. So 關鍵是 blah 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 is a phrase that we can hear a lot in daily life and in speaking. And also sometimes 關鍵是 can also kind of expressing the thing is.我也想報名，關鍵是我不確定那天我有沒有時間。I also want to sign up, but the thing is, I'm not sure whether I have time that day. So instead of saying 可是 or 但是, sometimes we have another option. 關鍵是 to express that slightly, but the thing is. So this is a very good usage in daily life. And let's see the last question. The last question is, now this is going to be a little bit longer. So 82到83, 82 to 83. 說到理想 talking about ideal. 人們很自然的就會想到 people will naturally think 我將來想幹什麼 What do I want to do in the future? 想成為一個什麼樣的人 What kind of person do I want to become? 科學家 Scientist 老師 Teacher 醫生 Doctor 警察 Police 其實 Actually 明白自己想做什麼很重要 It is very important to understand what do you want to do. 知道怎麼去做更為關鍵 But it's more important, it's more crucial to know how to do it. 否則 otherwise 理想就永遠只是理想 otherwise your ideal will forever be your ideal. 可惜的是 the pity thing is that 人們往往對這一點重視不夠 People are always not pay attention to it enough. And we have 2 questions, 82. 這段話主要談什麼 What does this paragraph mainly discuss about? A. 理想 Ideal. Yes, this is our answer. B. 專業 Major. C. 收入 Income. D. 友誼 Friendship. No, we're going to choose A for this question. And the second question is 根據這段話 according to this paragraph 人們對什麼重視不夠 People are not pay attention to what not enough A. 健康 B. 安全 C. 怎麼去做 D. 自己的缺點 We're going to choose C here. How to choose the answer of this question is not difficult. However, I want to talk about the sentence. 知道怎麼去做更為關鍵 Now let's just take a look at this sentence. 知道怎麼去做更為關鍵 For a moment. So in here, 關鍵 was used as an adjective meaning important, crucial. And this usage is very common in daily life also. And we can also put a variety of adverb to show the degree of the importance, how important it is. So we can say 相當關鍵 pretty crucial, 十分關鍵 very crucial, 極其關鍵 extremely crucial, or 特別關鍵 especially crucial. In this way, I also review some of the adverb of degree for you. And this is a very important usage of this word 關鍵 as adjective. And until now, we also finished today's lesson with the word 關鍵. Let me do a little bit of the sum up. So 關鍵. So today we have covered the 4 main usages of the word 關鍵. The first one is the collocation, for example, 關鍵信息, 關鍵作用. The second one is something. The 關鍵是 something. 什麼的關鍵是什麼? The third one is a very casual expression. 關鍵是 blah blah blah. And the fourth one is 關鍵 used as an adjective meaning important, crucial. So until then, see you next time.